BB Ouija time.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to a brand new episode of Nintendo Unleashed, and this is episode 38. We're 2 away from 40. Yeah.
Big 4-0.
Yep. So, my name is Armando. I'm one of the co-hosts here, and joining me today is Conor.
Hi.
Noah, who's back
Hello.
from his
Yes.
2 month... No, it was not.
My
Wasn't
2
month.
week!
2 week break.
Oh yeah, my school hiatus.
I thought Bowser kidnapped him.
Yeah. And we have a special guest this week. Joining us for the first time on Unleashed is Mike.
Hey.
Hey Mike, can you introduce yourself real quick to our listeners?
I'm not sure what to say besides Mike. On Twitter, I've met Armando before through Twitter. I'm meeting everybody else right now. Nothing really. I mean, I'm all over the place when it comes to tweeting stuff and looking up things and sales and video games. So if you want to follow me on Twitter, at the end we'll do the name thing, and you can. If not, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, and the reason you're here is because you're a collector, a big collector, I would say.
Yes. Yeah, actually, I've collected so far every single first print amiibo.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Doubles, actually, because I had an inbox collection, but that went away.
Yeah, so because we have you here on the podcast, of course we're going to talk about amiibo and just collecting in general, especially collecting Toys to Life figures. So we're going to talk about that later on. And we're also going to announce the winner for the Super Mario Maker contest that we had. We actually got a couple levels in, so thank you guys for doing that. And we have a bunch of stuff as well. Like
Got more than a
some
couple.
yeah, like Mighty Number 9 news, like always.
No, got more than a couple levels. Couple's
Okay.
2.
Okay, more than a couple then.
Girlfriend might get mad if you think a couple's 7.
Okay.
That'd be several.
Okay, several. Okay, then we're going to talk about Mighty Number 9, Splatoon,
Woo!
and Zelda.
My number
Yeah.
9.
Yeah, so before we get into all of that, let's just start off with what we're playing. Conor, what have you been playing?
Well, I'm just gonna be happy, but I beat Persona 4.
Did you?
Final boss.
Uh,
I'm not doing golden.
no, if you're going for the true ending, you still have a couple stuff to do. So, you haven't beaten it yet.
Isn't that all after game stuff though?
No. You'll find out why, but yeah,
Oh, okay.
you haven't beaten it. Close to. But.
And I think that's like it. I've been busy with studying for tests and midterms and stuff.
Okay. And Noah?
I've had quite the busy week too, but today Triforce Heroes came out, and I've been playing that pretty much all afternoon/evening. And I'm gonna go. We're gonna go more in depth with our impressions a little bit later on, but I'm really enjoying it so far. Really enjoying it.
Cool. And Mike, have you been playing anything recently?
Mainly Smash Brothers still, 3DS, Wii U. I started the second run on Super Mario 3D World, and I'm actually trying to finish up Assassin's Creed Unity before I pick up Syndicate.
I heard Syndicate is a lot better than Unity. So.
Yeah, I know.
Not
So
hard.
it makes me not want to finish Unity just to get to the better game, because I really loved Black Flag, and this one is just, what the heck am I doing? The story is just so, I don't even know. It's set in the French Revolution, yet they're speaking perfect English. I didn't get it. There's no accents at all.
Yeah. Okay, well, as for me, I've been playing, Triforce Heroes as well, because that came out today. Then I think I played some Persona 4 Dancing All Night, and Yoshi's Woolly World. That's what I've been playing. I'm enjoying Yoshi a lot. It's really
Awesome. Can Can you talk about that a little bit right now? I don't. Well, did you give impressions on that last week?
Yeah,
I think you only
a bit.
Oh, you
played
did.
2
Okay, I
levels.
could have missed that. That's my bad.
Yeah, but this week I only played like until World 1, level 1. World 2, level 1.
Okay, I was gonna say, you went back.
Yeah, so I'm still like really early on.
Okay, cool. And it's all feeling good. You're liking it?
Yeah, I am liking it. I actually went back a couple of times to replay the first World's levels, just so I can collect all the stuff.
Oh, you got to get everything, dude. That is a collector's game right there.
Yeah, and I like that if you collect all the yarn in there. I think there's like 6 pieces of yarn that you can collect throughout the level. You can get like a different
Like a
Yoshi.
skin.
Yeah, different skin Yoshi.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a game I'll be picking up probably around Christmas. It's not like a lack of interest. It's like I don't have time, but I'm really looking forward to trying that out.
Yeah.
'Cause I love the Yoshi games, and I kind of like Epic Yarn too. A lot of people, but I do.
What I did actually when I went back and replayed the levels I played some of them with my niece. She's like 7 years old.
Mm-hmm.
She liked it a lot, surprisingly.
Awesome, dude. Those games are like both Kirby's Epic Yarn and Woolly World are perfect for casual gamers.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like whether it's like a younger sibling or like your mom or a significant other or whatever it may be. It's just a perfect game for sharing with someone you care about. I think I just love the games.
Yep. Yeah. And if you pick up that game, pick up the amiibos because they're
yes,
super cute.
they're at least one of them. They're very adorable.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cool.
Also, speaking of Triforce Heroes Armando, is it cool if I'm developing a group right now of people that have the game on Twitter. Is it cool if I add you to that?
Yeah, that's fine.
People in North America, at least. Okay, cool.
Okay. So let's just go on to Nintendo downloads. Do you have the list, Noah?
I do. So
Go
there's some pretty spooky stuff this week, leading up to Halloween next week.
Spooky or spoopy?
Ah, spoopy. I'm sorry. You corrected me there. Yes, the super spoopy trailer is one of the greatest. And the first title being Fatal Frame Maiden of Blackwater, which seems like it's reviewing pretty well. I mean, I watched Game Explain's review, and aside from some weird control stuff, they seemed really happy with the gameplay. And can't you play the first 2 chapters free or something?
Prologue, first chapter, and first part of chapter 2.
Cool. Yeah, you can start for free, and the full game is $50. Download only. So there's absolutely no harm in trying it out. I'll definitely try it out, and if I happen to really enjoy it, maybe I'll pick up the full game.
There's no harm, but it could be a hassle if you have a lot of games downloaded on your Wii U.
Yeah, I guess that's the only. I mean,
And
I should say that's not a hassle for me. I'm spoiled. I have a hard drive.
Okay,
For those that
so
don't
it's a
have-
hassle for me because I still have the 32 gig.
For those that don't have much space, it could be a hassle. I'm not sure how much space the demo portion takes up. Hopefully not much.
One thing I appreciate Nintendo doing is you can switch between Japanese and English voices.
Yes.
And that main character's voice in the spoopy trailer was so annoying.
Thank God. Yeah, that probably would have been a big reason people would avoid the game. But nope, we have Japanese.
I don't know,
voice.
because Persona you can't switch, and that
Right.
seems like the perfect game that you'd want to be able to.
And another super spooky game, Slender the Arrival, 2 years late. I guess if you're looking to get your fill of spook, there's 2 games for you this week. And I guess, the third game is pretty spooky too. It's called Cutie Pets Pick Berries. Did you guys get a load of this game?
What the?
What is it?
Basically, it's described as a rather simplistic berry matching experience,
Man.
but features many appearances of the well-toned man-deer character. It's basically like, I don't know, dude. It seems like Candy Crush with furry deer. It's weird stuff. I think it falls into the spoopy category. And even more spoop on the Wii U Virtual Console, Super Ghouls and Ghosts. So everyone's getting in the spirit. And this is the Game Boy Advance version of the game. So yeah, and also Just Dance 2016 if you want to be spooked by a bad game.
There's Angry Birds in that.
Is
Hey,
there?
wait, what about Angry Birds?
There's Angry Birds in Just Dance.
Wait,
Yeah,
Is there?
one of the songs is the Angry Birds song.
really?
And the characters are wearing those Halloween costumes for the
Oh my
Angry
God.
Birds.
I thought there was actual. I was like, what?
Like they included
I didn't
Angry
even
Birds.
get that. What a cross promotion idea.
That's interesting. And on the 3DS eShop, there's a game called Gunslugs 2, which I can only assume is familiar to Metal Slug, which can only be a good thing. And for retail downloads, Triforce Heroes, obviously, Dragon Ball Z Extreme Butoden, which sounds like it's a fighting game, and Adventure Time Finn and Jake Investigations. And quick note about Triforce Heroes. When my mom went to Target today to try to pick it up, it was listed for $50. When it's,
yeah. Even on the ad, it's $50.
Forward.
That's so odd. Because like, is it not? I'm pretty sure it's 40 MSRP, right?
It's
Yeah.
40.
Yeah, and so, they were able to price match it with GameStop's 40 price, but that was weird.
Wait, they weren't gonna not? You had to price match it to get it to work?
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like they were charging 50 for it.
Yeah,
Is it even that? Is it that way on their site?
I don't know. She went in store. I'm not sure how it's set up on the site. I could check that.
even on their ad, it's $50.
Mm.
I saw that. I saw that earlier this week. It was $50.
Oh man, they're online $39.99.
Huh? Well, maybe it's just a weird in store.
Right? It says $39.99, but it says regular price $49.99, and now you're getting a sale.
What the heck?
Oh.
Huh?
So that was good that they gave you a sale on above MSRP.
I guess that's a weird thing. Target, don't do that.
At least they price match.
Yeah.
Which they price match a lot of stores now, so
And there's some pretty cool themes this week, actually. There's a Sega Master System theme, and two Triforce Heroes themes called Brave Trio and Totem Time. I just have this Good Sisters theme, and I'm never going to change it, so this doesn't matter to me anymore.
Not even if Thomas the Tank Engine.
Oh, okay, well, that'll be the only exception. For Thomas the Tank Engine, I will switch if we ever get that theme. I mean, at least we got the game. The
Did we?
Yeah.
Wasn't it Europe?
Oh yeah, I think that might be Europe only.
Oh, it's
'cause
Europe only?
that
Yeah,
wasn't mentioned in the downloads.
Yeah, it's not here on the PR.
Oh, well.
So it's Europe only.
Nintendo, why you hate us?
At least we get the temporary discount on Disney's Frozen Olaf's Quest.
How much?
Deal.
don't tell my cousin.
How much,
How much is it?
doesn't even say.
Damn it.
Free. Just give it away at this point.
They were just like, screw it.
No one's buying it anyway.
Oh, and I almost forgot to mention the Yokai Watch demo.
Yeah.
By the
so-
way, I read somewhere, I think it was on Reddit actually, that demo was apparently a demo created like 6 months before the game came out in Japan for Tokyo Game Show.
Oh.
So it's out of date. And it was like 2013 or something. It was out of date. So, yeah.
So is the demo like unpolished or
Well,
what?
people are like saying the game doesn't seem as fun as it looked, or as people at press events have said it is. So that's probably why.
So you're saying an old build?
Yeah, it's an old build,
Okay.
So it's not quite yet the next Pokemon.
I guess.
I think it'll get there. I think they opened the store in Japan just for Yokai Watch.
Well, I mean, Nisekoi has its own store in Japan, so like anything can if it really wants.
How do you guys think that game will do here in North America?
I
The
hope it does well.
overall.
I mean, I don't see it catching on like Pokemon did, but I see it doing pretty well.
Have you seen the cartoon?
I've not. Have you?
I have a 6-year-old. I have seen the cartoon, and it might take off like Pokemon if the marketing is behind it. Similar, I don't think it's going to catch it for a lot of reasons, but Digimon tried to do the same thing, and it's got its own rabid fan base, but I don't think it's anywhere near as popular as Pokemon.
Yeah, I could see that happening to Yokai Watch as well. I did watch like a couple of episodes, and yeah, it does have that potential to be like Pokemon, but
I just saw a bunch of screen caps where they were like crossing the yokai with a bunch of celebrities for some
Will
reason.
Smith, yeah, I saw that.
It was like there's Leonardo da Spookia or something.
Yeah. Kind of weird. Yeah. So is that it for Nintendo Downs this week?
That is it.
Oh, also something we don't have here that I might as well say here. But Amiibo Festival in Europe is confirmed for retail only.
Oh.
You can't download it.
That's
And
well. It was the same thing with. Wasn't it the same thing with like Wii Party U?
No, you can download that.
No, but remember at first you couldn't or something. It was weird.
They wanted you to have the extra controller.
Yeah, I think that was it.
But like
Same
Amiibo.
thing with Amiibo Festival, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's more than likely they want you to have the Amiibo that comes with it.
Right, because you need.
Yeah,
You
and
need the Amiibo.
in North America you can only buy it with that bundle. You can't buy the game outside the bundle. So they really want you to get the Amiibo.
No, they're the first hit's free, and then you just want to buy more and more.
Yeah. Real quick. So next week, there's a couple of games that are going to release on the eShop, like
Yes.
Octodad, Deadliest Catch. That game has been out for a while now, but it's coming to Wii U on October
It's been on,
29th.
I think it's been on PS4 and Steam, right?
Wasn't that a PS4 launch title?
I
Yeah.
believe so.
Yes.
I believe so. I think was it free on PlayStation Plus?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
It was discounted, though.
Okay. That's what it was. Then Human Resource Machine on the same day, October 29th. And that game is developed by the Tomorrow Corporation. So those are the devs behind Little Inferno.
And World of View,
Yeah.
which are both exceptional games. That's going to be a killer week. Like, I think those are both games worth picking up. I mean, like, and they're both optimized very well for Wii U. Like, Human Resource Machine makes a great use of the gamepad. And Octodad, you're going to be able to have, like, people controlling Octodad's, like, different limbs on different controllers or something like that, right? I think.
Wait, you can use different controllers? Ooh.
I remember hearing something like
Yeah.
that where you can, like, cooperate to control different limbs.
Yeah, I think they were adding that.
Oh, that's cool.
That sounds like a real funny feature. That can make a
Yeah.
great party game.
Yeah.
But definitely check both those out. You know, those are both games which are going to be. I mean, Octodad's already out. We know it's good. So is Human Resource Machine. Like, they're both great games confirmed. You know, so if you're looking for something next week, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
So which one kind of to shout those out?
Yeah.
And Splatfest. Yeah, well, it's written down as One Piece versus Naruto, but it's actually Pirates versus Ninjas, respectively.
Hey, One Piece pirate manga, Naruto, Ninja. So there you go.
It works. I think this is a pretty cool theme. It's just like it's just a cool concept. It's fun.
Why no trick or treat, Nintendo?
Please. Yeah, well,
Oh, that's just marketing right there.
You just know the what is it in Topless? That's what it's called, right? The city in Splatoon. Right?
Incopolis, yeah.
Yeah. That's gonna be filled with One Piece versus Naruto Miiverse
God.
posts. I
Dude,
just know
I
it.
really wish it was trick or treat, and instead of the regular Splatfest decorations, they made it all spooky and stuff.
Spoopy.
Dude, imagine how awesome that would be. Like spooky music and like it was. I don't know. I think that'd be like it was all haunted. Like everyone had like.
Problem though is then you'd want like the colors to be orange and black with the night color might be like really hard to see.
Maybe they could do like orange and purple. That's kind of spooky.
So which team are you guys going for?
I'm undecided still. I love them both.
One Piece over Naruto.
Going to Ninja.
Yeah, I'm still undecided. I think they're both cool groups. I don't even know what to refer to them as. I feel like this is the first really fun Splatfest. Aside from maybe cats or dogs, because like they've been okay themes. Like I think air travel versus plane travel, like yeah, but this is like a really fun idea.
Well, I think it's the best second Splatfest. I still like the Transformers versus Autobots.
That's it.
Transformers ones, yeah. Autobots versus Decepticons, sorry. That was awesome.
Even if it was promotion, who cares? It was cool.
Dude, the shirts. I love the shirts.
Yeah, I know. I wish we could keep them.
This one also fits the canonical reason for Splatfest.
What?
Didn't we talk about it? Do you remember that? It was
think so.
that machine thing that's at the reveal in game, it's
Uh-huh.
feeding them old internet debates, so the
Oh,
Inklings decide to like fight over them.
Oh,
Oh.
is that what that is?
Yeah, that's someone said that in an interview.
Oh my god, that's awesome. I thought it
So-
was just I thought it was just printing like a random paper out.
So like I was
Old internet to me.
when that first happened, I was like talking about how like I've never seen a internet debate about if hot dogs or marshmallows are better to roast over a campfire until that Splatfest happened. But like at least pirates versus ninjas, that's like a super common
Yeah.
thing.
I didn't. Well, it's very cool to know that canon.
Hey, Michael. So which team are you gonna choose?
Ninja.
Ninja. Ooh.
Yeah, no, right?
Ninja all the way.
You never see a ninja coming.
Exactly.
Good point. Pirate, it's hard to not see them coming.
And you cannot not see a pirate.
Yeah,
Pirates just shoot you with cannonballs.
true. What if you can't see them though?
Then you rob their booty.
Cool. So when is this Splatfest happening?
A
What day?
week from today. So
October
the
30th.
the 29th.
30th.
29th, 30th? So Tuesday,
Like-
Thursday?
Is it Thursday?
29th is Thursday.
Thursday.
No, it starts 30th.
Oh, 30th.
Friday.
Okay.
Oh, okay, starts the 30th Friday. Got it.
Okay, cool.
They've all been on Friday, I think. So that's kind of nice.
Yeah, I start Friday night,
Mhm.
continue Saturday.
Okay, that's cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, so next topic. Zelda Triforce Heroes.
Yep.
We've been playing it. Well, Noah has played him the most.
Mhm.
So what do you think about it?
Well, I just want to start off by saying that this is my 3DS game of the year.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
The only other significant 3DS games I played this year are Xenoblade Chronicles 3D, which would be second place, Majora's Mask, which falls in third place for me,
Just
and
you've and what? Which one?
and Monster Hunter, which I haven't played enough of to really judge.
Okay.
But I haven't laughed this hard playing a game in a long time. I had some buddies and we were playing in this one boss fight. We could just not stop laughing at how chaotic it was, and like, I love nothing more than I love games for many reasons, but my favorite thing about a game, it might be if it can make me laugh, whether that's like comedic writing in the game or just the pure chaos of everything. But my favorite form is absolutely the pure chaos, and just this game is filled to the brim with that, and I love it. And it also kind of feels like the whole loot system and like crafting clothing feels like
Mhm.
Monster Hunter Light. It doesn't feel as tedious because you only need like a few materials for each thing rather than like 10 of something. So it feels like the same concept as Monster Hunter but less tedious. And like
Wow.
I'm all like I love it because the costume designs are great and the abilities are really nice too. There are so many dungeons. One fear I had was that you would not be able to combine download players with someone who has the game. Like I feel like it's hard to convey what I'm trying to say there. Like the host has the game, and I thought it would be impossible for them to play with one person who doesn't have the game and one person who does. Like I thought the person who does have the game would have to go into download play, but that's
Mhm.
actually not the case. And additionally, when playing online, so you can play with a friend, and then you two can find a random player. So you don't technically need like two friends. You can just have one and then find a rando.
Okay, so I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's really nice.
I
So you
thought
don't
you had.
necessarily-
I thought you had to have 3 friends to play
Nope,
together.
it's great. So you just
Okay.
find one friend and you're set.
Okay, that's
Yeah, so a lot of people were concerned about those kinds of things, but like, honestly, don't worry about it. Also, the people saying that them not having friends, that's not an excuse to not play, because you realize you can play with random people, right? But, I digress. It's a fun game.
Did you get a chance to play it just by yourself?
Single player, I did not, because I had my friends over for about 4 hours.
Mhm.
I'm sure I'll try it tomorrow, and I'm sure I'm not going to have as much fun, but, so be it. The game is built around multiplayer, and I'll play it that way as much as I can. but everything is very well designed. It just feels great, man. The visuals look great. Obviously, it has the same style as Link Between Worlds. The one interesting thing, I think this is the first time in the Zelda series where rather than just walking up to a key and obtaining it, you actually pick it up and carry it, which is pretty interesting. It actually makes for some interesting challenges because, you take that for granted in Zelda. Like, you have your key, now you can do whatever. But, there are instances where you can't bring the key in water, or, you can't attack while you're holding it, stuff like that. It's interesting.
Yeah, you have to keep throwing it around so someone will catch it.
Right, exactly. There might be times where you have to toss the key over the gap. It's cool.
Yeah. I actually like that. I think I know which level you're talking about.
Yeah, it's with, the moat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, it's very fun. It's very fun. And I'm definitely looking forward to playing more. And like I said, I can pretty safely say this is going to be my 3DS game of the year. If the game stays as good as it's been, which I don't see any reason why it wouldn't. How about you, Arms? Did you feel pretty much the same way?
Yeah, although I didn't get a chance to play it as long as you did. I think I only played a couple levels. Let's say 2 or 3.
How did you play? Which
Online.
Random or friends?
Random.
Cool. How was the lag?
I think I only experienced lag during one small part of the level.
Awesome. Yeah, I remember during the demo, the lag was pretty hardcore.
The lag.
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to try out the demo.
Yeah, you could barely play.
Mm-hmm.
It was slideshow level. It seems they've ironed that out, or we've just been getting luckier with connections. I feel like they've ironed it out. I feel like it was the same reason they had the Splatoon test fire to sort of check how can the servers handle this, and clearly they realized they couldn't handle it very well.
Okay. Yeah, but what stood out to me I think I played it for 2 hours. For that amount of time, what stood out to me the most was just the small dialogue between the characters, the NPCs.
Yeah.
I loved it. That fashion dude. Yeah.
In the town?
Yeah. Or at the beginning when that dude talks to you.
Right. Yeah, the dialogue is really well written. Props to Treehouse.
Yeah. I like the sign when you first get into that town.
Right.
That it says that it's looking for someone with pointy ears
and sideburns or whatever.
Yeah, epic sideburns and someone with some bangs, I think.
Yeah, something like that. And it's very funny because no Zelda game has taken itself this lightly. I don't know how to put it. The game does not take itself seriously at all. And some people are criticizing it for that, but I think that's awesome. Yeah. A lot of Zelda games are epic stories, and that's great, but this game just doesn't care. This game throws out the word, I don't know, it throws out a bunch of silly stuff. I'm trying to think, there was a word some people were getting upset, it was the stupidest thing to get upset about. It was adorbs. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Adorbs.
The first time they said adorbs in a Zelda game, short for adorable, and people were how could they do this to Zelda? But you have to realize this is a spin-off.
Yeah, I think it was the very beginning where that dude I was talking about.
Yeah, he's talking to you. Yeah.
Yeah, he asked you that your outfit was kind of.
And then you say
weird.
Adorbs?
Yeah.
But it's really funny. I've laughed both at the dialogue and at the gameplay itself.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah. Did you get a chance to play, Mike?
I only have the demo. I got the demo code when they first released them. Mm-hmm. And I was able to play online with just random people on the select, testing, I guess.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And then a couple friends of mine, I gave them the other 2 codes, and we played locally, and we really liked it. But to me, I'm not a fan of spin-off Zelda games. Mm-hmm. I prefer more of the main story, main adventure, Link Between Worlds kind of stuff. But I think probably down the line when there's a sale or something, and I'll want a new 3DS game because this year has been very bare.
Right.
Yeah.
For really good high-profile 3DS games besides Xenoblade. Even Happy Home Designer sounds more interesting just because it comes with a bunch of cards. But as far as I can play for the demo, I really liked it. It was fun. I don't know how I'd play with random people because Zelda is such a certain way and I've been going through dungeons for years.
Right.
And for someone to not get it, like, what are you doing? There's 3 switches. Why are you over at the wall? You know, you can't yell at them.
What I would love to comment on is with those emotes.
Oh yeah.
You can.
Yeah.
It and it's hilarious. Like some of those Link expressions on Link faces, like just the expressions alone, I think are hilarious. I think those are really well done.
I think we didn't get lucky. Pretty much, that guy was not. He was not listening, or just
occasionally you're gonna either get someone who is bad at Zelda or a troll, or very little, very young. You can't really complain about that.
There's no way to know.
Yeah, and you're just gonna kind of have to push them along or quit.
Yeah, or run over and just pick them up and be like, "You're coming."
Yeah, I mean that works because they can't get down. You know, that's one method. Just literally throw them onto the Switch.
Yeah, stand there. You know, hopefully they get the hint.
They need to add a stay here command.
Yeah. Oh, please do. How do we get a hold of somebody on that one?
Mm-hmm.
Don't move.
Yeah.
And then they follow you. No, and you walk them back over.
Stay. It's like
you're looking at them, right?
You're training a dog.
Yeah.
Stay. Sit.
I actually encountered a player similar to that. He kept throwing us around. We went into the tone stance. He kept throwing us around, and the puzzle was that we had to be on top of each other so I can throw a bomb at Moblin. And he kept throwing us around. I actually.
Oh, you should have blacklisted him, did you?
No, I didn't. I think he was confused or something. I think he forgot I had the bombs. Yeah, and he got the hang of it until when I grabbed the bomb and was holding it.
Okay.
Maybe he thought he was playing Smash.
That too.
Forget it.
Grabbing.
Throw them off.
Yeah, grabbing. But yeah. Triforce Heroes, we'll talk more about it next week because we're definitely going to keep playing it.
Yep. Yeah, I'm going to get a lot of playtime in this weekend. I'll probably make it at least halfway through the main game.
Yeah, I want to try the single player because I still haven't, by myself, I still haven't tried it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how that goes. So next topic, Super Mario Maker Contest. So I think it was 2 weeks ago we announced a contest for Super Mario Maker. We got 7 entries, so 7 people submitted their levels. We've played all of them, and we're gonna choose the winner of this contest. The prize, of course, is an amiibo, either a Marth or Greninja amiibo. That's your choice.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you have the name, Noah, of the winner?
I do. The winner is on Twitter at Don_Buffalo, with his level Bowser's Girthy Airship O Torment.
Yeah.
And I guess we can briefly talk about this level. Basically, it's an airship level in Super Mario World style, which basically has you, trekking through the airship, solving these various trials. And my notable area of the level, which I just cannot get enough of, is, so you guys know with the chain chomps with little stumps they're attached to.
Mm-hmm.
He took just one of the stumps, put it on top of a boo, and the thing is, you stand on top of the stump, and since the boo follows you, you just stand on the platform, and the direction you're facing, the boo will fly up into that direction. It's an awesome little mechanism he made. I don't know if it's his idea, but regardless, it's implemented very well, and that mechanic alone sold me. But the level itself too is very well designed. It's tough. I don't think any of us beat it, to be honest. But that doesn't mean it's not great. That doesn't mean it's not great. I think it's just an awesome level, and I'm gonna try to beat it eventually. But just based on design alone, you know what's up, man. So let us. What was it between Marth and Greninja, right?
Yeah, I think he went
chose
with Marth. Yeah, Marth.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so
Yes.
just throw us a direct message on BlazeKick's Twitter to let us know which one you want, and we'll try to get it to you as soon as possible.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I think I'll include that level that he submitted on the description of this video and the
We could maybe
post
even
on BlazeKick.
Maybe even upload a video of it.
Yeah, I'll try to beat it. I'll see. It's gonna
Good
take
luck.
me a while. Yeah, I'll try to beat it, and I'll record it and everything. Yeah, it's a pretty fun level. I actually enjoyed it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't beat it, but yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't mean it's not great.
Mm-hmm. Very well designed.
Totally.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, next up, after our contest, we've got some various just small bites of news.
Pikachu.
Yeah, Pikachu, Arms, you love Pikachu, dude. Why don't you tell us about this?
So, Pikachu is coming to Build-A-Bear Workshop in North America. Just North America, right?
Does Build-A-Bear even exist outside of North America?
I don't know. So, yeah, so it's coming to North America. So, and that's going to happen starting next year. They didn't give an exact month. They just said next year. So, if you go to Build-A-Bear and try to buy one of those Pikachu plushies, they'll give you like a Pokemon hoodie and a Pokemon card.
Is this hoodie for you or for Pikachu?
For Pikachu.
Okay.
Not for you.
Oh,
Well,
get
if you're small enough.
get it.
If you're tiny, if you're a baby.
I was all jazzed. I was going to the website right now.
Speaking of the website, if you buy it on their website, you get a Charizard hoodie for your Pikachu.
For your Pikachu.
Where's Pokemon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just make sure you don't accidentally buy a minion, you know. They do have minions ones. Kind of sad. What can you do?
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. I'm actually going to buy one of those. I know they're pretty expensive, but...
for Pikachu, dude, customize it. Dude, make your own Pikachu. What a thought.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Apparently you can add
probably
like
go
a
to
sound
Target.
clip or something. It's cool.
What sound clip are you gonna add? He only says 2 things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Add like one of the bear sound effects, like just the bear saying "hello" or something. I love you.
The Charizard hoodie. Maybe they'll let you put a Charizard sound in him and blow everybody's mind.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Or maybe he can say Raichu one time and just piss off everybody.
Raichu. Yeah, I'll think of something. But yeah, that's next year, so look forward to that, like I am. Please.
Can't wait to see it around my work. There's the Build-A-Bear 5 seconds for my work.
Okay, so
Moving
what's
on
next
from that.
topic? Yeah.
Mario
Yep,
Tennis.
some Mario Tennis stuff.
That's a game that Nintendo forgot was coming out, then all of a sudden
Yeah,
remembered.
they sure did. And some interesting Mario Tennis things happened this week. So first, Nintendo America dropped a completely underwhelming trailer.
Hey, you revealed Boo.
Oh, okay. I got to admit that was mildly interesting. Because Boo's cool. I love Boo. Yeah, well, it only revealed Waluigi, Daisy, and Boo.
Rip
3 characters we
Wario,
knew were going to be in the game.
Rip Louis or Yoshi.
I can't believe they hadn't even shown gameplay for Luigi yet. Jeez, poor guy. And we were all like, okay, thanks for showing us characters we already knew were going to be in the game. But then we kind of got a little intro blowout. So a bunch more playable characters: Luigi, Donkey Kong, Rosalina, Wario, everyone you'd expect. I'm blanking.
Hey,
Everyone you'd expect.
there's one
Daisy?
surprise character.
Daisy,
think
yes, Daisy's
Even
in.
Daisy? Wow.
Daisy's in.
There's one surprise
Mario?
character.
Mario, right?
Unfortunately, Mario was cut.
Ooh,
I said Wario.
Oh, yeah, he's there.
I'd imagine
Mario
if
was
Mario's
cut.
cut. Now we're just calling it tennis.
It's Yoshi Tennis.
I'd play that.
Tennis Ultra Smash.
He just holds it with his tail.
I'm gonna try to find who's in the game.
You've listed everyone except you forgot the unlockables, which are Toadette, Dry Bowser, and the Sprixie Princess.
Okay, got it. Make sure you put a little spoiler warning before that when editing.
They're silhouetted on the start screen.
Yeah, you're right.
You're gonna
Spoiler
know.
characters.
You're right. They should not have done the silhouettes. They should have just done a question mark. Because anyone who's played, I mean, the only one that's a little bit hard to recognize is the Sprixie if you've never played 3D World. But aside from that, you know, Toadette and Dry Bowser are obvious.
I'd just like to take this moment to say, rest in peace, Birdo.
Yeah, what the heck?
Oh, poor no.
Not in Mario Kart 8, not in Mario Party 10, not in Mario Tennis.
That's just sad, man. Birdo's the best.
Birdo been in any game on 3DS or Wii U?
No, that's sad.
Yeah.
Rip. Maybe, wait, was she in... I don't even know if I should say she. Was it in... It? We don't even know.
Actually, it might have been in golf.
Golf? Yeah, I was going to say, was
Might
it
have
golf?
been.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Whatever.
Also, there's technically one less character in Mario Tennis Ultra Smash than there is in Mario Tennis Open.
Oh my god.
And you can actually say that even more because Mario Tennis Open had the QR characters, which had Metal Mario and like 14 different Yoshi. And they all had different stats. So,
I didn't know that was a thing.
yeah, you scanned QR codes and unlocked them.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
You're supposed to walk around to like different restaurants or something, but just put
Yeah,
them
I'm
on
sure
the
people
internet.
will do that. Nintendo, nice try, but people are just going to go online.
Especially when you don't even do that like worldwide, and they're like, one restaurant in the entire U.S. has Yellow Yoshi. Totally worth the road trip, guys.
Drive halfway across the country to get a reskin.
Hey, different stats.
Oh, true.
But rip Baby Mario and Baby Peach. And,
We don't even have the babies, dude.
and Luma. Everyone's gonna miss Luma.
Yeah, I mean, better Rosalina than Luma. She's a great dude. Love that skirt, dude. It's awesome.
So you're gonna get the game now?
Oh, yeah.
Rip
I mean,
Diddy Kong.
yeah.
Rip Shy
Oh, dude,
Guy.
Diddy Kong's not in. What the heck? Or Shy Guy. Dude, I love Shy Guy, man. Rest in peace, Diddy Kong. He wasn't in Mario Kart 8 either.
At least he is in Tropical Freeze, so he isn't something on Wii. And Brawl, or Smash Up Brawl.
Smash, yeah, unlike Shy Guy. I mean, at least Shy Guy got in Mario Kart. I know, well, whatever. He kind of has been before, but, now he's really in Mario Kart.
So anyway, there was also online play announced.
And amiibo support.
Yeah. Amiibo support basically exactly like Smash, except you can use your doubles partner. I think you can only use them as partners. Can you play against them?
I didn't. Well, it says train them. So I don't know if it's train them to be your partner or train them play against.
I know online you can use them as your partner, but I don't know if you can ever go against them.
Now, my question is, I don't think it was said anywhere, but does it delete the data?
Probably.
Yeah.
If Mario Party
since-
10 did, I'm sure this would.
Yeah, since you're leveling up your figure, I'm almost positive that it would delete data. But I'm okay with that
And that's
because,
why I
like,
don't
really,
touch it.
because think about it. Are you going to use those things for Mario Party 10, really?
Well, Smash.
But maybe you can use some Smash.
Yeah, but I figure
Well,
you probably have
Toad.
to Smash. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Toad would probably be the only. Since I don't have Mario Party 10, I would just use Toad for that.
And
You
they
know it'd be my
might
part.
release more for like Wario and Rosalina, Waluigi, Daisy.
Donkey Kong.
So basically, this can confirm a second wave of Mario amiibos.
Well, we knew about those things a while ago, remember? But then they
Yeah.
just never happened.
Yeah, those were leaked from like a Mario Party 10 trailer that Rosalina, DK, and Wario were getting.
Like
Mario
Amazon
amiibo.
Spain or something, or Nintendo Spain
No,
or
it's
something weird.
Japan.
Oh, wow, was it? Hmm.
Oh yeah.
That
Yeah,
didn't
so-
come out for them.
Maybe they waited for this game for some reason.
or maybe they thought those amiibos were gonna sell a lot, and the game was
They
actually
did not.
gonna be good.
The game was horrible.
Unfortunately, it was. Even Amiibo Party was not that good.
No, not at all.
Yeah, so that's it for Mario Tennis info for this week. So moving on, Anuma has talked about a bit about the Zelda 30th anniversary and Zelda Wii U. Have they?
No,
No, no Zelda Wii.
this interview hasn't come out yet. Why are you talking like it has?
Okay, so 30th anniversary.
They haven't mentioned anything.
The interview is November 2nd. Why are you acting like it's in the past?
Okay. So they talked about the 30th
Going to
anniversary,
talk
right?
about.
they're going to talk about.
Yes, it's November 2nd. Today's only the 23rd.
I thought the interview already came out.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
in the
I read it
November
in the morning.
2nd issue
There
of
was
Famitsu. I
There
think
was
that
a
was a
snip.
preview.
Oh, that was like a preview of the interview? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
okay.
only discussed. He gave a tease on what open world Zelda would be like, and that was it. And then the question about 30th anniversary, he's like, "Well, we're too busy trying to get this game out. We're sure something's going to happen, but we don't know." That's all they said. And they said, "Oh, read, Famitsu when it comes out. They'll have more info on it then." But that's the only info released from him from that interview.
Still, I think the 30th anniversary stuff is probably just going to be another tour of the symphony.
Wouldn't be surprised.
It's happening right now, I think.
Yeah, it's actually coming like 2 cities over from me in March, so I'm probably going to head over and watch it again.
Don't think
Oh,
they
so
might.
you actually went to one of those?
Yeah, actually, we took a road trip out to Phoenix, which is like 6-7 hours from us.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, it was great. I mean, we had a good time. About 6 of us went. Loved it. Nothing but Zelda just everywhere. The 3D, like literally everybody in there had to turn off their 3DS from all the Street Pass. There was no way. They even put up a disclaimer saying, "Can you shut your 3DS screens?" Like, I understand it. I mean, it's a symphony. I've been to an actual one, with classical music and stuff, and it's disrespectful to have any type of ambient light coming from anything. So they treated it that way once the symphony started. But up until then, I mean, you could tag, chit-chat, walk up and down the aisles. They didn't care. But the minute that the conductor came on stage, it was a legit symphony.
Right.
So, you think that's all they're going to do for it?
I think Twilight Princess HD.
Oh,
You don't
well,
think they'll
yeah, that fits.
Skyward Sword got kind of rebranded to have the 20 references to the 25th anniversary. Don't think they might do that with Zelda U.
I think they will.
They will.
And I think also didn't, in like Twilight, or not Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, like when you were booting it up, like one of the screens was like the 25th anniversary logo thing. Wasn't that there?
Yeah, and it came
yeah.
with a CD for the
Soundtrack, right?
Yeah. No, it was a concert.
the concert.
Oh, right.
Actually, yeah, I have that CD.
And
Uh,
the race thing from the beginning.
Yep, yeah, it mentions like the 25th
Yeah, it says this
anniversary
is the
of-
25th anniversary.
Yeah.
They'll announce. I have a feeling they'll announce all that when they do the NX, and I have a feeling it's going to end up like Twilight Princess, both platforms. So this way they didn't lie. Hey, it's still coming on Wii U. It's also coming.
Yeah, let's briefly talk about that because there's look, Twilight Princess HD is probably real. So there's 2 big Zelda games on the horizon and 2 platforms which they could be on. How do we think that's going to be
Twilight
distributed?
Princess is for sure Wii U.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on the Wii U eShop.
Oh, that's a good point.
And that's
If it gets ported over, it's digital only, and they will not sell a physical copy. Or if you buy it, it'll say, "Oh, it also comes with an NX version." But I have a feeling Zelda U, or whatever it's going to be called, will be a launch title for the NX.
For
So they
NX.
pushed it so far. And every report out there is the NX is coming in 2016. And it's a quick turnaround, 4 years from Wii U launch till now. They're in a hurry to get this thing out.
Yeah. The only weird thing is, like, how are they going to handle the next Zelda on Wii U then? Like, is it going to, like, how big is the grap going to be in terms of visuals?
Not different. I don't see a big difference.
Maybe
It'll-
maybe just a
frame
difference
rate.
in frame rate or something.
Frame rate's probably the only thing you're going to see. And depending
Maybe
on how the
some
NX...
smaller stuff like shadows and stuff like that.
It's probably got better textures, but the only what was the main difference between Twilight Princess? It was flipped. It was a mirrored game because you had to use waggle control. And to be honest, I never finished Skyward Sword because I was just done with waving the Wiimote around.
Waggle, yeah,
I was like, I'm tired of this. I'm like, I just want to grab a controller.
and play, yeah.
But so
And hopefully, things like loading times will obviously be slow or quicker too.
Actually, rumor has it there is no loading time. The game loads at the start, and there you go.
Well, hopefully the initial loading time then
Yeah,
will be
20
quicker.
minutes later.
Yeah, right. It'll be a pretty long loading time. It'll give you a little mini game to play while you wait. Play the original game while you wait.
Don't give my ideas. That's just money right there.
so they're not gonna do it. They could just sell that game on the eShop.
Yeah, I think Twilight Princess is coming, which is great. I like that game. It's not my favorite Zelda game, but
I've never played it actually, so that'll be a great opportunity for me.
You're a wolf way too long.
Oh yes, I've heard.
That's my gripe.
Hopefully they-
That's my
hopefully
gripe
they-
with it. Yeah.
That's the only reason for me not liking it as much as I love Wind Waker. Is they're like, oh my god, I'm a freaking wolf. And the only knock on Wind Waker when it first came out, so short. And that was it. Other than that, I mean, the game was flawless.
Right. So, I mean, the sailing obviously has been fixed, but aside from that, pretty great game.
Yeah, the sailing. Oh, Wii U.
I mean,
version.
it wasn't exactly broken, but it was pretty tedious.
Well, the sailing
Yeah.
and the Triforce Quest. That was
Yeah,
that's
it's almost like they forgot. Like, hey, we don't have enough resources for another dungeon. Just sail around. You'll be all right. No one will notice.
Except
a lot of
everyone.
people notice. Yeah.
Every review knocked it for the sailing. But I mean, you put up that game now, not the HD version, but the 2002 version. It still looks great.
Oh yeah.
The
That
cell
game-
shading made it age perfectly, and then you get the texture pack from the HD version, and it's just freaking amazing.
So like you guys said, so Twilight Princess HD is definitely going to happen. When do you guys predict that game will come out?
Summer.
I agree.
Summer?
I think
I agree.
February.
Wow, early.
I
really?
actually
That's when
think
Majora's
early
Mask 3D
2016.
launched.
Good point. But when was that
True.
announced again?
November.
Yeah, November. That was the
November.
last direct of the year.
Yeah, and they said, oh, and it's coming out soon, and then
Is that the quickest Nintendo has ever announced and launched a major game?
Rusty's Baseball.
I don't know if that's a major.
It is if you like money.
Yeah.
No, I don't think they've ever had a
Seems
quick
like-
turnaround like that.
If they did that again, I'd be very pleased.
Yeah, well, I mean, for 2 years they dodged the question.
Yeah.
Is it coming out? Oh, we're thinking about it.
And I mean,
Thinking about it, you're already done with it.
Grizo and the Wind Waker HD devs are in a similar position where they haven't done anything since that remake that they did.
Hmm. Well,
There you go.
'Cause Wind Waker HD devs, people seem to be mistaking this, but they aren't the Zelda U devs. They're different people. And
Yeah, it's a different team.
there's been nothing from them since Wind Waker launched.
and that Wind Waker's 2013, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that game has been... And that game probably got finished in like summer of 2013, so that game's been done for over 2 years.
Well, they said the choice was to redo Wind Waker or redo Twilight Princess. And they did both halfway and let Nintendo pick. Nintendo picked Wind Waker because it looked better. So I'd imagine half of Twilight Princess was already done back in 2013.
Oh, and
And they just finished the game and said, okay, now let's go back and make it as good as Wind Waker was. So I'm pretty sure they didn't do much on it.
yeah. I'm definitely looking forward to that. I think it'll look pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, I doubt they will, but imagine if they went as far with it as they did with the original Zelda Wii U demo.
That's gonna
That
happen.
would
I know a lot of people.
I'm just saying.
want
I'm talking hypotheticals. That would be cool.
Yeah, well, do you play both and then they tell you, well, which one's which? And then you just piss everybody off because then you're like, wait, this game's no better than a 2006 game? Yikes. But I did like the rumor that it was on a 3DS. And I was like, there's no way that game runs on a 3DS.
Yeah, no way, man.
Not even the new 3DS is going to run that game.
Yeah, I mean, it would look butt ugly.
Yeah.
With how Xenoblade looks on there. Seeing
Yeah.
Zelda like that would be sad.
It'd be like playing the original Ocarina in 98.
Pretty much.
Washed out textures and everything.
That was an interesting Zelda combo.
Yep, and I believe that's it for Zelda. A couple faceplates releasing in Japan. They look
Five.
pretty cool.
Why does no one
Five-
seem to know a
five of
couple's
them.
two?
There's a Zelda.
Several.
No, I'm not. Sorry, not Zelda. God, Mario 30th anniversary one with a bunch of the amiibo costumes from Mario Maker. There's a Animal Crossing one with a bunch of animals. There's a Hello Kitty one with a bunch of stars, and I forget what the last one is.
Monster
Monster
Hunter.
Yeah,
Hunter?
Monster Hunter X.
Yes, Monster
or Cross or whatever.
I'm gonna
so
import
the-
the Hello Kitty one.
But those are pretty cool. We'll put the link in the description so you can look at them. And with that, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Hi everyone, we are back. But you know who's not back? Beck, because his game is not out yet. He's been doing it many times, but Inafune promises the last time was the last time. I don't know about that. And he says he's already planning a sequel. I'm pretty sure he's also said that a million times. Do we even have a firm release date at this point?
Isn't the sequel already delayed?
Probably.
I think
Delayed to
March.
2020.
It's on Xbox too. PS5.
But honestly, I'm not even sure what the release point is at this point.
I think March or
Okay.
April. I'm pretty sure I saw it's like a full year after it was originally supposed to come out.
God, wow.
It's February 9th.
9th? Okay.
Yep.
The busy month.
Yeah.
Oh. F. Mighty number 9. February
Twilight
9th.
Princess HD. We can only hope. I know which game I'm getting that month, and it does not have 9 in it.
Hey, I'm getting Mighty number 9. I backed it, so I'm getting
Oh,
it.
you kind of have
Feel
to.
sorry for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you back it, Mike?
No. I applauded it. And then I'm like, I'm not giving you any money. Because,
It's like you have more than enough.
yeah, I didn't understand. I mean, and he has a bunch of money. I don't understand. I mean, he has a deal with Microsoft for Recore. And you need money for a game that's not originally supposed to be on console, but okay. No, thank you. It's like, what was it, the PlayStation game? Shmu 3 or whatever it is?
Shimmery 3.
Shimu? You're telling me you needed a Kickstarter for that?
That
No.
was more to gauge interest, they've said.
10 years, how much more interest do
Yeah.
you need? Rabid fans asking you every E3.
Just Google Shenmue 3. It's there.
Yeah,
Yep, it's just
there
there.
was petitions in 2009.
Yeah.
So, no, I'm not falling for that one.
Yeah, the only game I've ever backed on the Kickstarter, I don't know if you guys have heard of it, it's called Hex Heroes.
No.
And it sort of looks like it kind of looks like a combination of Don't Starve. It looks like Don't Starve, but you work together with friends, and there's a lot of combat, and it's kind of set up like a board game where it's a bunch of hexagons, and it looks pretty cool. So that game should hopefully fare better than Mighty Number 9.
I only back stuff if it's like right before, like a day or something before, and it is like just barely under its goal. Or
Yeah, you just want to
same
help that
thing, but
forward.
just barely under a stretch goal. And has to be a stretch goal I'd care about too.
But yeah, so hopefully he sticks to his word and it does not get delayed again. To move into some of our final stuff, which is Amiibo news. Well, first of all, more specifically, Amiibo Festival. And unfortunately, it was confirmed by GameXplain that Amiibo Festival will not feature online play. This was kind of to be expected, but I guess it's good to have a confirmation, just so we can rest assured that it's not going to have online. However, there was some. I got to admit, the mode they showed really piqued my interest. That island survival mode. I don't know if you guys saw the gameplay for that.
No, I've just been ignoring it.
I recommend watching it. It looks pretty interesting. So because you and 3 animals land on this island, and you have to explore, gather resources. You know, at night you have to decide: are we going to sleep? Are we going to craft materials? Are we going to eat? Are we going to cook? It's really interesting, actually.
Wait, how can you eat without cooking?
Oh, I don't know, eat raw stuff. I don't know. It looks a lot more engaging than the standard board game mode. So I recommend checking out gameplay. That mode definitely seems like the most interesting thing in the entire game.
Knowing what's ND Cube? Is that it?
ND Cube, yeah.
Knowing them, it's probably gonna be like really crappy, and they showed the best part in the trailer and
Yeah, right. Like they. Oh, God.
Amiibo party. Everyone
mean, I don't know.
was expecting that to be like the best mode because it looked more traditional.
Right, but then it turned out to be boring as all hell.
Are you guys gonna get this game?
No.
Certainly not with money. Certainly not with money, you know. Maybe
You gonna steal the truck shipping it to
Yeah, I'm gonna steal the
GameStop?
amiibo. No, maybe you know, if I need to ask for a gift, this could be it. But certainly, you know, because this would be a game fun with like my little cousins. But aside from that,
I already have a game like that, and that's Mario Party, so I don't need.
yeah. But I'd rather play Animal Crossing Party than Mario Party at this point. Mario Party's just gotten to a point where it's so bland.
It's been like that for a while.
Yeah, but it's gotten worse each year, you know. So
Okay.
that's my opinion, at least. And we're moving into some more strictly amiibo talk. I guess we're just gonna talk about, you know, I guess the current state of amiibo and Toys to Life, and we're gonna ask Mike. We came up with some questions for Mike, because he's a pretty big collector, and we're just curious on some of his, you know, perspectives on some of these things.
Yeah. So, Mike, I don't really know how you started collecting amiibo. How did that come up?
I just wanted Link. I swear. I mean, I walked in. I was like, I just want Link, and I saw Villager, Wii Fit Trainer, Mario, all of them from Wave 1, and I'm like, they'll be around. Nah, they weren't around after that.
I thought the exact same thing.
Yeah.
So, whoops on my part. And, you know, and I was like, oh, cool, I got Link. And then I leveled them up and everything, and I'm like, oh, I want to level somebody else up. So I got Samus. And then I was like, maybe I want to collect these. And so I walked in, no joke, maybe a week and a half after they released. No Marth, no Wii Fit Trainer, no Villager. I'm all, what? They're all, sorry, we're not getting any more shipments. I'm all, what do you mean you're not getting any more? And like, yeah, that was it. I'm like, all right, so now the hunt's on.
And so it begins.
Yeah, and then they announced, that day they announced Wave 2.
Dose.
You know, Little Mac, Captain Falcon, Pit, Diddy Kong, all them. I pre-ordered them. I didn't pre-order Little Mac. I couldn't get it. Either I just, you know, failed to realize, hey, the rarity or whatever. But it showed up at a Toys R Us one night, and I was there. I don't remember where I was there, but he was putting them all in the peg. And I was like, oh, I'll take one. And then I texted a buddy of mine. I'm like, hey, they got Little Mac. He's all, grab me one. And I'm like, all right. So I grabbed another one, and the guy's like, oh, do you want to take another one? I'm like, I thought it's 2 per person. He's like, yeah, it is, but today's my last day. So I was like, all right, well, I literally grabbed, I think, 5. Because the mentality back then was,
get them all.
I have 5 Little Macs in front of me. There is no guarantee that I'm going to find a King DDD in front of me later.
Yeah.
So you grab what you're there, you grab them all. Whether people do it for reselling or whatever, but that was the mentality back then. And then surely enough, you know, Twitter kind of blew up with it. Reddit blew up with it. Before, I mean, our amiibo for Reddit was training. That you know, sub started out as training, how to train your amiibo. And it slowly turned into this
hunt
in stock. Look at what I have, you don't have. There's a blemish on my Pikachu. It evolved into this weird bragging site for a while, and then it slowly started to turn into in-stock notifications. And then these Twitter accounts, they came out of nowhere. All of a sudden, notifying everybody, it's in stock, go, go, go.
Like amiibo alerts, amiibo news, all them.
Yeah, I've had it had discussions with them. Actually, more alerts than news, but I had a problem with the way they were doing it. They use affiliate links, which means every time you click it, you're putting money in their pocket.
Huh.
And if you buy the item, you put more money in their pocket. So they said they advertised that when they first started. Didn't know where, because I went back to their very first tweet. Nothing. And I was like, well, you should really let your followers know that, hey...
Yeah, they should have that in their bio or a pinned tweet or something.
Yeah, you know, and for alerts, they literally pull off Reddit.
Yeah.
You'll see it go up on Reddit, and then less than a minute later, it's on alerts. And it's similar for news, but that guy, he originally started doing customs. That's all he was doing. He was just showing off customs from Evos or whatever the guy's name is that apparently tried to sell his custom-made amiibos to Toys R Us.
Oh,
And I'm like, how can you resell something that it's not even Nintendo affiliated? What are you talking about? And then the customs turned into the same thing, in-stock notifications. All of a sudden, it went from the full Google.com link to goo.ll. And I'm like, wait, what? And they started using affiliate links. Mm-hmm. And I call him out on it all the time. And I'm surprised he hasn't blocked me yet. Because when it goes up, if I'm quick enough or I'm near my computer, I'll put, and here's a regular link.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
And sometimes people are like, oh, thanks. And I have a couple guys, that follow me that are like, oh, hey, do you have the non-affiliate link right here? Because, if you want to support somebody, that's fine. Kickstarter, Patreon, whatever it's called. But just notify people, hey, you're helping us providing this service. In order to provide this service, we need to get paid for whatever reason, apparently. So they need to tell people that. And a lot of people don't know. And some people don't have a problem with it, which is fine. I don't know what the cut is, though. I've never joined an affiliate program, so I don't know.
It should at least be made, clearly.
Yeah, at least on their profile.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to announce it, but if it's on your profile, say, hey, we use affiliate links when we do our in-stock notifications, which is fine.
Yep. Another question I have for you. So, did you reach a point where you stopped training? I'm guessing you did, and when was that?
Between wave 4 and 5.
Got it. Or you just sort of realized like this is too many?
It was getting out of hand.
Yeah.
And you look at all the time spent, the campouts, the 12 hours.
Yeah.
Wave 5 or 4, I'm sorry. We camped out 5 o'clock the day before in the evening, all the way up until 10 o'clock on Toys R Us. And we got Greninja and all them in that wave. And Target, they kept throwing up Jigglypuff. And so we grabbed her a bunch of times. And then I think that might have been the only other exclusive, right? If I'm mistaken. But so it was
Ness, right?
Ness, that's right. Well, I actually tagged him in a bundle.
Got it.
When GameStop systems failed.
Yeah, when they did their Smash bundle.
Yeah, and that was ridiculous because we were sitting there for almost an hour. Oh yeah, guys, don't worry, we're working on it.
Mm-hmm.
All they were doing was hitting refresh. I was like, you're working on what? You're not doing anything. So that's how I got my first Ness, and then they let me get back in line, and they're like, oh, you can order another Ness, and I'm like, okay, cool, because at the time I was doing one open box, one collecting, and so that's how I ended up getting doubles of everything, and then finally Wave 5 was about to hit, and I was like, wait, I can just import these, because they had Ganondorf, Zero Suit Samus, Palutena, and Dark Pit at the beginning of June.
Yeah.
3 weeks across, or 3 weeks away from Wave 4 in America. They were already releasing their Wave 5. So I was like, what's the cost? And I'm like, I'm looking at cost versus time. And is it worth 12, 14 hours to wait versus just spending $10 extra to import these things when they do the exact same thing?
Right.
So that's that. At that point, I just said, you know what? I'm going to importing, and I'm going to pay the extra cost. And I did that all the way up until I got the last thing I imported is actually right in front of me is the Mii Fighters. So there was no reason to import anything else. But yeah, between Wave 4 and 5, I was like, this is getting out of hand. And my room was just getting cluttered. My girlfriend was like, hey, what are you doing? Are you still, what is all this? And I'm like, look, this is what it's like if you were to walk in on me when I was 12 years old. Just deal with it. And it was just too much space, and I understood. I saw her point of view, and she's like, well, if you're just opening them and using them, why are you keeping these? And I saw the point, and I was like, well, I guess. So, time to go. So they all went. All the extras went. I stopped buying more than I needed. If I saw it in front of me, I'll take a picture, put it on Twitter, hey, there's this amount of stock here at X, store. And a lot of people, they would tweet me back saying, hey, thanks, I live in your area, and I grabbed, Bowser Jr. or I grabbed Dark Pit. I'm like, oh, you're welcome.
Cool. You're
Yeah,
doing a pretty good service.
See, I know which mentality you were talking about because I went through that mentality as well. That if I saw a couple shulks, I would try to buy them all.
Yeah.
Or at least 2 of them. That way I can use one for a trade or something like that. Because you and I traded a couple times. You actually helped me complete the collection that I have right now. Because I think the one that I got like Ike and Diddy from you, right? Yeah, I believe so.
Well, because I still didn't have Wii Fit Trainer, and you had one, and
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I have this extra DDD from Target. We swapped because we didn't know the rarity, and I was like, I'm totally honest. I was like, I have no idea if DDD is going to be as rare as Wii Fit, and come to find out, they ended up being about equal.
Yeah.
DDD came back with a restock. Wii Fit came back with a restock, but look at them now, nowhere to be found.
Yeah, and to be honest, like I've never seen DDD at a store.
Yeah, me either. No joke. I've never seen it on a peg anywhere.
Yeah, or not even online.
I've seen it online during the restock when Amazon had them, and I saw them online when GameStop had them because they were restocking Ike and DDD. But that was it. I've never seen them in store ever.
Yeah, so doing that, you actually helped me complete the set that I have. And right now I'm going through that, just trying to get rid of the extra ones that I have because they take too much space. So
yeah, they're not the new thin boxes like the Inklings and stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of those. I'll see if I can.
More giveaways, right?
Yeah, I've been using them for that.
Follow and retweet, it's all.
Yeah, so that's something.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know how much you spent on them, but hopefully they were retail and you didn't pay over scalper price.
No, I think the only times I spent over retail was when I imported Palutena and Dark Pit.
Yeah, there were. Did you do it through Amazon's U.S. store, or did you actually?
No, it was Amazon U.S. store, but I think they were shipped from. Oh well, yeah, they were shipped from their warehouse or something. I don't know, but yeah, that was. I think I paid like $20 for a Palutena and like $25 for Dark Pit. And I took your advice because I remember I was talking to you that when I was thinking about getting those guys on Amazon, like consider time versus money.
That's what it came down to.
Yeah.
And the weird part is, I think Dark Pit, and Nintendo, they went on record by saying, no, it's going to get better. No one believed them.
Yeah, well, I didn't believe them.
And
we talked about that on the podcast back in February. Like, it's not going to get better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no, I thought the same thing. Same thing in February when I'm sitting there in front of Toys R Us trying to get Ike and DDD and whatever came out, the Sonic and Mega Man. Who knew Sonic and Mega Man would be everywhere? They have to have some third-party deal where it's like, hey, we're always going to have your characters, don't worry. At the expense of our own characters, because, hey, we have a new Kirby game and no one can play with Meta Knight.
Oh, yeah. That was a problem. Or DDD for that matter.
Yeah, they both came out at the same time, and you're like, oh, I have this cool Kirby that's everywhere. And now he's gone. So now everybody's like, hey, anybody's got any Kirby? Oh, here we go. Now it's just a cycle.
Yeah. Now Link is starting to disappear.
Actually, there's a restock of Link going around right now.
Restock for Link?
Yeah. He's got the back is the 3DS plus the Wii U, and sword's still bent, and he's still on a P stick, and he looks horrible. I'm so upset. You can't see his face. It just, that's still probably the worst amiibo pose I've ever.
Period.
Yeah, it's just horrible.
Mm-hmm. And do you really care about different region amiibos or different prints?
Me personally, no. If I needed it, I'll get it. The upcoming Villager restock is a good example. If I needed Villager, I would have grabbed it and just been like, all right, whatever. But I know a lot of inbox collectors, they want first print. And there are some people that are going hardcore and getting first print and second print. And I'm like, why? I know this guy I did a trade with. He wants a print from every region.
Oh my god.
I was like, you're insane. He wants a full Japanese set, a full European set, and a full American set.
That is ridiculous.
Why?
I'm like, why? And he was like, oh, and I want a set to open. I'm like, you must have the wallet must just open easy for you. What are you doing? And he was like, I like Nintendo. And that was it. That's all he said. He said, I like Nintendo. And he gave me the amiibo I wanted. And we swapped and he walked away. And I'm all, have a good day? All right. Well, whatever floats your boat. Actually, you know what? I think I might have his number. I'm like, hey, man, how's that going?
I gave up.
Yeah. Forget it. Once I saw Japanese Rob, I was done.
Did you actually get that?
I did. I got it from Amazon Japan.
Okay.
So
if you want to import from Japan, from Amazon Japan directly, you have to go through a couple of hoops, right?
Yeah, you actually have to use a forwarding service, Tenso.
Okay.
And it's about, if you get 3 amiibo, it comes out to about $17 per amiibo with shipping. If you do 1 amiibo, it's going to be about $30 with shipping. So, and the only way to get Japanese Rob is from Japan. So you have to, Amazon Japan, Ami is another one that does importing. And that one, there's no hoops. You just buy it from them. But usually they're like $25. Same thing with Play Asia and Yes Asia as well. I think they're about $25, and they ship directly to you. Mm-hmm. But I got mine, and it's probably going to come out closer to like $30 for Japanese Rob because that was the only one I needed. They had Mewtwo and Falco, but I was like, I got Mewtwo from Walmart, and I got Falco, which by the way is still up on Best Buy.
Wow.
Yeah,
and it comes out. Yeah, it comes out day and date. Falco is another. It doesn't release early, I don't think, anywhere else. I think it's the same date worldwide for Falco because it was supposed to come out alongside Star Fox U, but we won't talk about that.
Yeah. So I have another question for you. So where do you see the amiibo going after the Smash line is over? Because I know a lot of people just collect amiibo because they like Smash Brothers. They only care about that line. They don't care about Mario or Animal Crossing, for that matter.
I see a decline. I don't think they're gonna end amiibo. It's making them quite a bit of money. It's the only thing on the Wii U that's making them money.
Yeah.
They already have a Wave 2 for Animal Crossing amiibos. So, and a Series 2 for the amiibo cards. So I don't really see it going anywhere, but I do see a big decline in collectors.
Arms. I'd just like to
a lot of people.
Just like to add that a lot of people only care about the Smash line. I have seen quite a few people trying to get all the cards and treating them like trading cards.
Yeah, I know a couple people that actually bought 3 boxes and completed the set. So, I mean, the guy, he sent me pictures. All right, I'm done. It took only 5 minutes. I'm all, what? He sent me he showed me he bought 3 boxes from GameStop. They let him buy them.
Oh my god.
And he opened them. He's all, hey man, I got a bunch of doubles. You want these? I'm all, no. What am I going to do with those? I don't have house arrest designer. I don't know. I'm fine.
How much did a box cost him?
I don't know. I never actually asked. I don't even know how many came in a box. But he had 3 boxes, so.
I think there's like 16 packs in a box.
Is it 5 in a pack, right?
6 in a pack,
in a
and
pack.
16 of those.
96. 616, 96.
Yeah.
Times 3.
Yeah.
So it took him 3. Wow.
So that's almost $300.
Oh my god.
Not bad if you got the money, I guess, or really wanted them. But no, yeah, like you were saying, the Smash line is kind of it for a lot of people. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of characters that don't really get a lot of merchandise. Mm-hmm. So people want it. obviously there's some debate whether they're going to just keep roping you along with DLC. And I have a feeling that DLC is coming again for Smash. Mm-hmm. So you will be right back to collecting the Smash line. But here's hoping that they're an exclusive, because the exclusives were the best thing to happen to the amiibo.
Oh yeah, I mean, with how well the exclusives are stocked.
Yeah, now, man, please have an exclusive.
I remember when they were first announced,
Before
everyone was like, no, please, no exclusives.
Yeah. Nobody wanted it. Like, I don't want to have to go to just one store. I want to go everywhere. And now everybody, I don't want to drive around. This is stupid. I don't want to wait. So it's a complete opposite of what happened. And I get it. I mean, and then people say, oh, it's always been so hard to get these. And I was like, no, Wave 3 was up all of December. It didn't sell out till close to Christmas. You could have gotten Ike, DDD, Shulk, Meta Knight, all that wave. It was easy. But all of a sudden, around January time, everything just blew up. Everybody wanted these amiibo. People were scalping them left and right. That guy bought, 600 Lucina or Rosalina just because he hated the character.
A madman.
And then he's like, oh, I have a problem. And then they showed him with shelves and shelves and shelves of the same amiibo. And I was like, this is why we can't have nice things.
I wish I had the kind of money to just blow like that.
Right? Sign me up for his job.
But I do remember seeing Wave 3 at Toys R Us. Just seeing the pre-order cards at Toys R Us for Wave 3. They had all of them. And I think I only pre-ordered Lucario from there. So, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Then they canceled all the Lucarios. Do you remember that?
Oh, online?
They sent a big email saying sorry. And everybody's like, what? Why? And then they came back with, oh, no, it's not canceled. Sorry. Because Lucario went back in stock. And everybody's like, it's in stock. It's in stock. And so I was like, huh. And then at the same time it's going up in stock, I just got my cancellation email. I'm like, well, no wonder why it's in stock.
Huh.
So I got another one, and then I get the email 2 days later, oh, it's not canceled, sorry. And then they shipped me 2 Lucario. So I ended up getting 2 right off the bat. I'm all, okay, that was convenient.
And that was when you were collecting one to open, right? And one to
one to open, one to... So, and then now I see Lucario everywhere.
Yeah.
So he came back strong.
Yeah. Even Little Mac. That was... I only saw Little Mac during... When did he come out? Like December, right?
December. Yeah. Second week of December, I think. People started splitting up the waves. I don't know why.
Yeah, and during December, I think I only saw Little Mac twice. Like the time I bought it and the time I was at work. That was like the only time. But now he's everywhere.
I only saw him the one time when I bought 5.
Did you use most of those for trades?
I got 2 ended up being for me, and then 1 went to a buddy because I had called him while I was there, and then the other 2, they went for trades. I ended up trading. That's how I got my Meta Knight. It was a Little Mac for Meta Knight, and then I traded the other Little Mac for, I don't remember. I want to say Shulk because I missed the GameStop pre-order.
Okay.
But then, lo and behold, he was in stock release day. You can go on with the website, and I got it that way as my second one. But yeah, I haven't got doubles since Wave 4. So Wave 5 for Palutena and Dark Pit, I imported, and that was it.
So the next question, so actually I was gonna ask you about this, because I remember you tweeted me something about this, that multiple poses for the same amiibo. Or do you think those are worth getting?
If you like the character, yes. The Mario, I mean, there's so many Marios. I don't even...
Four right now.
Yeah.
I think there's more than 4.
There's gold and silver, that's 6.
Oh, yeah, so 6. Oh, 6. Hey, wait for Metal Mario. Don't worry.
Yeah, really, I don't know, something. Give me Tukini Suit Mario, or, I don't know, Frog Mario from Mario Brothers 2, but... it's all right. A lot of the games delete the data, so if you can have 2 Marios to play on 2 different games and you want to save your Smash because you built them up so much, then go for it. The wool Yoshis, all I hear is words adorable and cute. And I'm like, yes, but what does it do that you need it? And the regular Super Mario Yoshi and the Smash Yoshi do the same thing.
Yeah.
As far as I know, if you tap it on the thing, it's going to do the same thing as the woolly Yoshi.
Yeah.
So, did you really need a double dip for $4 more because it's made of yarn?
I think so. I think that's why.
That's why I did it.
I mean, they're everywhere, so they're not like it's not like they're rare.
Yeah.
But I didn't see myself getting those ones, considering I was just going to do the Smash line and fingers crossed for a Zelda line.
Right. I think for some people, that change of format is kind of like refreshing, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it looks pretty, fun with the 4 Yoshis, 6 Marios, 2 different Peaches. I mean, if you really like the character, that's fine. If you really want to double dip because you want to collect everything amiibo, I mean, if you have the time and money, that's fine. But for me personally, it's the pose has to be something that's like, oh, that's freaking awesome. Mario coming out of a warp pipe, amazing. I got the 2 8-bit Marios because I grew up with that. And so I got the classic one, and I got the modern classic one I imported from Japan. Because I was not about to buy another Wii U. I mean, but some people just bought it and put classic Mario in it and turned it back into the store, so...
Or not even classic Mario, just a Mario
yeah,
from
they
Mario
just,
Party.
Yeah, they put some random one in there. I'm pretty sure they could have got one of them busted Asian market ones that didn't even have an NF chip in it. But, yeah, I mean, it depends. I like the anniversary stuff. It's pretty cool. It's definitely different. It's nice to display them. I've never tapped them, so I don't have them built up or anything in Smash to be Mario, but it's for people, I guess, that really want it.
So for you, are you just in for the Smash set right now? That's it?
Yeah, I just want to complete the Smash set, so which includes, what's left, Falco and the DLC characters, and probably more DLC characters. And then now I'm just getting picky with it. I got the 8-bit Marios. I passed on the woolly ones, and I saw them everywhere on release day. I walked into Toys R Us to take advantage of their Disney Infinity sale, and the guy's like, hey, we got these amiibo, and I'm like, oh, that's cool, bye, I'm not. He's like, there's no line here today, and I'm all, it's not the Smash line. He's like, oh, there's a difference? I'm like, yeah, just smile and nod, don't worry about it. But yeah, I mean, if it was a Smash line, you'd have a line.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's not Smash, so people are just like, oh, I'll get it, they look cool. They're not for everybody. I mean, if you got Woolly World, you got the green one anyway.
Yeah.
So like, did you really need the pink and blue one? Probably not, unless you're a collector, which is fine. But now I'm just being real selective with it. I actually pre-ordered the Animal Crossing ones when they came up on Walmart. And so I got the 3-pack and all that. And then I looked at them all, nah, cancel, I don't need this. And it was like, I don't even know why. It was just habit at that point. And then they're like, oh, there's an exclusive to Target. And I'm like, oh, good, that'll sell well, because Target always orders so many. But
I think they even still have some Dr. Mars in stock right there.
Oh yeah, they're all over. You cannot give them away. And that's another thing that that kind of kicks you in the butt is like, oh, I didn't really need to spend $25 on Dr. Mario to import them.
Yeah.
If I had just had patience, I could have got away with spending $14.
Yeah, because sometimes you never know with some of the waves, so it's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened to me
you
with
don't really know it.
Darkbit and Palutena, because they were easy to get.
Yeah, Palutena was up for what, an hour and 10 minutes, I believe.
Yeah,
and
even
Dark Pit,
in
they're like in store only, and then they lied.
Yeah,
2 o'clock that day, they're online.
And even if you go to Best Buy right now, you can find it.
Yeah, you can actually search in store for it right now on their website, and it'll tell you where to go pick it up. But nobody knew. I mean, nobody. It's hard to take Nintendo, at face value when they say, "Oh no, it's going to get better." Yet here's Wave 4 with Lucina. Find me a Lucina. That I dare you. That's not imported. I think even the ones that went up on Walmart a couple days ago All of them are canceled, minus a handful. They probably got one case of 4 and was like, put it up. And now they're giving out $25, so now they're going to pay for their mistake.
Yeah, I actually ordered one from there, and they're going to give me $25 for that. So.
Yeah, see, you got a $25 because I care fee. And that's pretty much what they gave you. I mean, it's to Walmart, so hopefully you need more than half broken stuff. But, I mean, free $25 still free $25. But, better, the Retro 3-pack, I think, pissed off everybody. GameStop made this big old fuss about keeping it secret. We don't know what you're talking about. No, man, I've seen all the reports. You're having a pre-order day. No, we're not having a pre-order day. And then the day before, hey, get down there early because we're going to do a pre-order event because these are our exclusives. And people just swarmed on a Saturday. And it was a Saturday, so now you're going to get people that aren't in school or aren't in work. And the lines were huge to pre-order it. And I went down there and waited at 4 a.m. for them to open at 8 because they were saying, oh, it's an hour early. And there was like 40, 50 people. And I was like, oh, man, that's crazy. And then come to find out, when they put them online that following Monday, they were online for like a month and a half.
The pre-orders were open still like the day before it actually came out.
There you go. Almost 2 months. I could have slept. And then I went in store to buy a used copy of, I think it was Phantom Pain. And they had all of it, the whole wave. They had 8-bit Marios. The Retro 3-packs were out. They got another restock of Zero Suit, Olimar. And I was like, there's not a line for these? He's all, nah, it's been slow all morning. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And now it's better. I mean, people were mad that Falco was at Best Buy. And I'm like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
Like, everything, you're not spreading it thin. Really sending 100,000 figures to one store. Mm-hmm. Go for it. Please keep doing that. Don't stop doing it. Make everything exclusive if you have to.
Plus, you can't even really use the I have no Best Buy close to me thing because, as we pointed out earlier, he's still in stock online. And it's been like, what, 3 weeks?
Yes, going on all 4, I think, this Monday.
So
when everybody broke Best Buy's website, like, oh, refresh, we have to get it. And then people are like, yeah, I got it, take that. And then the guy 9 hours later, hey, I got one too. I don't think humble bragging is going to get you anywhere anymore. You're done. And there was no reason to import. So it's an interesting game. And there's people that still spread that kind of false rarity. Mm-hmm. A couple of the alert accounts, they still do it. And it bothers me some because I'll correct them. And I'll be like, hey, there's a better way to say that this is still in stock. They say it like it's a shock. And it's almost like, no. Yeah, like, it's okay to promote it or tell people that it's still there, but you're making it sound like it's in stock now. Go, 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 go. Mm-hmm. But you look at some of the stock, too. A lot of people are like, oh, it's still in stock. Yeah, but look at the figures that have been out in Japan and Europe for 2 months. If you don't have patience, like I did, you just pre-order them in June. Mm-hmm. So when this wave hit in September, half that wave people have had since June. And then if you went to the Amazon site like you did for Dark Pit, you could have got them for $15, $16.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you were just planning to open them, who cares? Just open them. Mm-hmm. So that's why I think a lot of the rarity, it affects it. I mean, when you have imports that come out months before, it affects it. The next one that's going to be a good one is going to be the Mii Fighters. They were out the 11th of September, thanks Nintendo. And now they're going to come out November 1st at Toys R Us. And they have hundreds.
Yep.
So it's like, well, you might have overstocked.
Yep.
Because a lot of people that didn't want to wait, like myself, I pre-ordered them in August. And they're nice, by the way, because they came in individual packs and not a 3-pack.
But you're still going to open them, so.
Oh, they're already opened. Yeah, they're horrible because one of them is I have is my Mii on there, which my Mii is a gunner, and I was like, oh look, the Mii for the gunner is the girl.
Oh.
Well, it's 2015. I don't judge. But yeah, and so my sword fighter is Chrome because I ended up buying the DLC for it. And then my brawler is, I don't remember. I think somebody from Tekken, I don't know. But yeah, so it should be good. I mean, Mewtwo comes out soon.
The 20th, I believe. Or the
Well,
one
the
week
import
before.
one,
13th. The 13th.
the import one came out today
Yeah.
in Europe, and Japan gets theirs Thursday, and we get ours the
November 13th, I think.
13th.
Yeah, a week
Pretty-
before.
Pretty crazy. We're
Falco.
getting DLC character before Falco.
Well, you blame that on Star Fox.
Star Fox.
You-
Yeah.
I could imagine it probably would be flipped if Star
Mhm.
Fox U wasn't given a date and then taken off that date. If they had started with no date for Star Fox U, I'm pretty sure Falco would be coming out at the beginning and then Mewtwo at the holiday rush. But the Mewtwo amiibo, though, I've seen pictures and stuff. It's huge.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It looks really good. So I'm excited to be getting that. I got it from Walmart. I wasn't going to worry about 2 or 3 weeks early. There was no point in spending the money.
Mhm.
Plus, with the Walmart card, you get free shipping, so it doesn't bother me.
Yeah. And lastly, I have one last question for you. So, if someone wants to get into collecting amiibo right now, do you think it would be hard for them to get them all?
No, probably not. And it depends what kind of collector. I mean, are we talking they just
Smash.
want them
All
to
Smash.
have them,
Yeah.
or do they want them to keep in a box?
They just want them to have them.
Then no, shouldn't be a problem.
Okay.
Anybody can jump in right now and get.
So it's
They're
not as
so
bad
good.
as a couple of months ago, where
No, not nearly as bad. Though, I want you to take a look at how many Mario are on your shelves. Not very many.
Yeah.
Mario is starting to go.
this Smash Mario is starting
Yeah.
to fit out.
It was weird. I looked at it.
Pikachu is starting to go out as well.
Yeah, Pikachu. I mean, Kirby's non-existent. Neither Samus is gone.
I think they should bring those.
Diddy Kong is gone.
I think they should bring back the ones from the original wave who became not rares but uncommons. Like Fox, Samus, Kirby, them. I think bringing them back.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. Bring them back. I mean, you can still find Zelda right now. You can't find Pit. Captain Falcon just made a rerun. So go grab him if you want him. Shulk is everywhere now. The exclusives are ending for those. And I have a theory that you're only allowed to have 4 exclusives, and then you have to release the other one.
Okay.
Because if you look at it, the GameStop exclusive for Shulk is done, but they still have Ness and the 3-pack. So that's 4.
Or
You look at Toys R Us, they have the 3 Mii Fighters plus Bowser Jr., which they lost Lucario.
Huh.
So, I mean, at Best Buy and I think Target might be the only ones left that have 4. Because who would Target have? Jigglypuff, Rosalina, and Dr. Mario.
Dr. Mario, yeah.
So they get another
And Lottie.
exclusive if they...
Lottie.
Yes, Lottie is rumored to
So
go
4.
to them. So they have their 4. But I don't know if that counts, though. I mean, because it's 2 separate lines.
Mm-hmm.
But you look at Best Buy, they have Meta Knight, Dark Pit, and Falco, which... Is it just me, or do they pick, like, the cocky sidekicks / antagonist? I don't know. But in Target, they have, like, the fun, fluffy, colorful characters. But,
Toys
yeah,
R
I-
Us is Pokemon and Bass
Yeah.
Jr. and Mii's.
Yeah, they went with... So they went that route. But, I think the exclusives are ending, so that'll be good for people. Restocks are happening. I'm not quite sure how Villager became an exclusive a year later. But that deal happened, and money talks, so Toys R Us lucked out on that one. So you have to figure, is Bowser Jr. no longer
Exclusive.
Toys R Us exclusive? And do you see Bowser Jr. everywhere now? Because they got a stock this week,
Mhm.
a restock of Bowser Jr. But is this it? Is the rest being now saved for mass retail?
And then a week after Villager is the Mega Yarn Yoshi.
I've seen that thing. It's huge.
Or if you're in
And
Canada,
that brings me
Mega
back to the
Yoshi
re-
is already released.
Yeah,
Go us.
take that. I mean, that brings back to the, reposes and stuff. Do you need another Yoshi that big? I mean, if you put your Wii gamepad under him, you're going to lose it. The thing is huge.
Especially in Canada, it's $50.
Oh my god.
Yeah, give me 40, I'll stitch you something. It's not going to look that good, but I mean, you can call it what you want. So, I don't know.
Yoshi.
Can I get a yarn Olimar? That'd be fun.
Oh yeah. Make a yarn line.
Yeah.
All the Smash Bros. Amiibos in yarn.
That's what they're gonna do to keep Amiibo.
Or do they?
Release them as yarn.
I mean, the big thing is, do the Smash line by continuing it with DLC and the extra characters. Do you do female Robin, female Villager?
Ooh, that could make the money.
Male
That'd make them a whole bunch of money.
The Koopa Kids.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
my friend would stab you for Roy. So.
Which Roy?
So-
Real Roy?
Yeah.
Whoa, define real.
Yeah, really. Well, Roy as in the Koopa Kid.
Oh.
Not our boy Roy.
No.
Our turtle Roy.
So they can make quite a bit from that. I know people would want a female Villager.
Mhm.
People have done customs of, 4 swords, Toon Link. It's possible. I mean, could you imagine a fierce density Link?
Oh.
It would look amazing. So let's not give them ideas though.
Assuming they change the pose.
And
Oh,
Sam.
please. Or what if they did Final Smash amiibos?
Oh,
I
that
mean-
would be cool.
Oh, those would be so complicated.
Yeah, I mean, now we're talking really rare, because how long is it going to take to make and paint those?
So those are going to be big and
Especially
expensive.
since most of them have like floating parts.
Yep. Could you imagine all the pea sticks? Ugh. It was horrible. I mean, the only one I double dipped on is Rob.
Okay.
Because
Well, he's
it's
different.
Famicom. Yeah, it's the Famicom paint job, and even before I stopped collecting, I was like, I'm getting that thing.
Yeah. So that's our lengthy topic about Amiibo.
Yeah.
Actually,
That was
pretty
quite
interesting.
lengthy.
Yeah. So that was it for main topics. Real quick, let's just plug our stuff on the website. Connor.
There's my Chibi Robo Ziplash review is finally up. I beat Arm's Persona 4 Dancing All Night review. Just like to say that.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
still not up.
Hey, but there's like 3 videos on YouTube, so ooh.
Okay. I mean, I could have done a full walkthrough of Chibi Robo in the time it took you to get those 3 videos if I had a capture card.
True.
And go watch Lance and Mask episode 4 on that site called Crunchyroll.
Cool. And really quick, subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's Blaze Cake Tweet. Subscribe and rate us on iTunes. Like the podcast always goes on iTunes. Don't forget. Then visit and like us on Facebook. That's Blaze Cake Media. And follow us on Twitter. Mike, what's your Twitter username?
It's at BigMike8109. And if you want to just follow me for random stuff, I talk about everything. Sports, video games, some certain fandoms, TV shows, kid shows. I have a 6-year-old son, so it's mostly family friendly. I don't really go too vulgar with it, but yeah. I mean, if you want to follow me on there, it'd be great.
Noah?
I'm at Dashy007.
Connor?
At 331.
And I'm at ArmsMXZ. BlazeCake is at BlazeCake Tweet. And like always, visit blazecake.com. You can find a Connor's Chibi Robo review. Then he's probably gonna review some more visual novels soon.
Oh wait, question before you go on Chibi Robo. How much candy product placements in that game?
50, I think.
Is it like a real candy company?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're all real candy. They're from all over the world.
Really? Ah,
Yeah.
that's
Dude,
cool.
they said there's Pez. Did you get far enough to where you get a Pez dispenser, or is it just the tablets?
I got both. The Pez
Oh.
dispenser's in the first level.
Isn't that like a
that's-
Mario Pez?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh,
That's it.
Yeah,
No,
my
that's
favorites of
don't want
the
it.
candy stuff were like the obscure like Finnish or Danish candy, just because I didn't know about them, whereas I knew about most of the North American and Japanese candy.
It's got a Tootsie Pop. It's a selling point right there. How do you not promote that?
So it's kind of like what Pikmin did for the batteries. Remember that? I think there were some Energizer batteries in Pikmin.
There's
1.
like tons of
Yeah.
product placement
Yeah,
in Pikmin 2.
yeah, there was Energizer for sure.
Yeah.
Like Nintendo didn't want to fund it, but hey, what if we put some products in it?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's cool. For those games, it creates that believable world, you know.
Yeah, it makes it seem like, hey, this could actually happen.
Like Splatoon, Transformers.
Yeah.
That's another.
Yeah.
Maybe they do exist in that world.
I'm waiting
They
for
are.
the
It's
Splatfest.
post-apocalyptic. That's mentioned in the story mode.
Oh.
Can I get a Splatfest for PlayStation versus Xbox? You think they'll do it? Could you imagine?
Please.
Skylanders versus Infinity?
Vita versus 3DS.
Oh,
Arms is the
PS.
one Vita member.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
I think they would probably do like 2DS, 3DS.
I'd hope not. Oh, DSi versus DS.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Mike, for helping us out on
Yeah,
this
no
episode.
Glad to
we'll,
be on.
Yeah. We'll definitely ask you to come here again to chat with us.
Sweet.
Yeah. So thank you guys for listening to episode 38. We'll be back next week for episode 39 and more Nintendo stuff. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.